This specific weapon, the Liberator Carbine, seems to be generally disliked amongst the community here in Helldivers. It's just bad. Like this gun is just bad. Let's not kid ourselves here. This is just a bad gun. And then arguably, in my opinion, the worst in the entire arsenal, even worse than the Reprimand right now, even though I find this gun quite useful. And when you compare it to the base Liberator, you can quite easily see why. Both weapons have the exact same damage, the exact same ammo, but the difference is it has worse recoil and a faster fire rate. Now, the faster fire rate sounds cool on paper. It being able to shoot faster, it just sounds like, oh yeah, that might be more useful, especially against the bugs. You kill things faster. Except for with its ammo being so low, just like the Liberator, it simply just feels useless. You run out of ammo so fast with this thing that you're gonna wish you either brought the Liberator or, better yet, the Liberator Concussive. This, although it has a much slower fire rate, is practically more useful in almost every single way. You only drop 5 damage, but your capacity is increased to a whole whopping 60. So in theory, if you're shooting at single targets more with this, the Liberator Concussive is just a better weapon than both of these. In my opinion, the Liberator Carbine needs a little bit of extra incentive to pick it up. Something to make it feel different and make it feel special. So the first thing, we take a look at the Liberator Concussive and compare it to the base Liberator. Both of these are extremely similar, except for the Liberator Concussive, it has stagger. The main feature of this gun here, when compared to the Liberator, is that you lose 5 damage to get concussive round, and those concussive rounds stagger enemies by a lot. So this gun has become extremely useful in cases where you need to crowd control a lot of enemies. The Liberator Carbine, it kind of looks like right at the bottom right here, you have room to swap out something right there at the bottom that may make this gun perfect. Like, it doesn't have to have the drum magazine that the Liberator Concussive has. It could just have the same ammo, maybe a slightly reduced fire rate so that it doesn't spray it all over the place. And I would add a grenade pistol underbarrel. Now, hear me out. I don't think this would make the gun broken. It's an attachment to the gun where you are launching a grenade with the Liberator Carbine. If I just shoot this, I have 8 mags total. With the concept it being very similar to the Halt, where you get like a stun and then a flechette, and you can swap between the two. This one, you would have to swap between the regular rounds that it normally uses, like this, then to your grenade underbarrel. So this is kind of how it would reload. Each mag is separate. You would get 1 grenade for each mag that you have on this. So that's 8 grenades total. The reason why I think this would be good, you make the Liberator Carbine a utility weapon. It's obviously still much less explosive capacity than something like the Eruptor or the explosive crossbow. So look at this. I can fight some bugs, and then I press X to switch it, and then boom. And I would have 8 total to kind of give it incentives to pick up this gun. I do not think this would be overpowered. You only get 8. There are better primaries with more explosive capacity. The only reason why I'm saying 8 is because that's the amount of mags in this gun. And then if this was the case, I would say the community probably needs to ask, because a lot of people are going to be worried that this is going to overshadow the Liberator. My answer to that is, if you have 8 grenades come free with the Liberator Carbine. That's what you get. Now, because the Liberator Carbine has 8 grenades, that giving the Liberator a drum mag would be completely fair. By giving it drum mags, likely what Arrowhead wants to do is reduce the extra mags amount. Instead of having 8 mags, this gun would probably have 6 mags, and then it would have 60 ammo per magazine. In all honesty, it should have at least 7 spare mags. If it had 6 spare mags, it would have 360 total ammo, which would be the same as if it had 45 capacity and 8 mags. Correct my math if I'm wrong. In summary, give the Carbine 8 grenades, give the Liberator 7 or 8 drum mags. What do you think? Do you think this suggestion is good? If so, Make sure to leave a like. I know a lot of you guys think this gun needs some improvements. Let me know how you would improve it. And if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe to see more. It means a lot.